Hi, good morning for Monday, and I don't even know what date it is, the 16th of September. So just returned from a really lovely trip in Split. And again, there's always some energetic place where something comes up. I'm guided to go there or connect with that space. So in Split, it was very, went around a palace. It was very ancient in terms of it was finally built in a right by Diocletian in around 230 AD, and built on an ancient site. There is a lot of history there, and so it felt like, again, some of the walls of the castle and certainly the roof of the basement was really dating from that period. And we were walking along the cobbles that the Romans would have walked on at that point. So um, we have some Roman structures in this country like that, but some of them not as well preserved as those we saw. And it was a really nice, sort of, quite powerful way to really connect with that energy. And aside from that, sort of setting the scene of the space in Split in Croatia, there was also a labyrinth, which was pointed out to me by my good friend. And so the labyrinth is called the Labyrinth of Wisdom, and it was just there's not a lot of history known about it, but of course, as we know, labyrinths and well, there are many forms of energetic portals available to us on the planet. I've been to quite a few stone circles. We've connected with those in different ways recently, and this provided a wonderful opportunity to do that and see where that portal was going to lead. So, of course, it might be different for everyone that approaches it. But the teachings that I got from it, it was very old stones, and in actual fact, it wasn't well kept. It was quite overgrown. But it was following the natural spiral, that limitless potential, the never-ending journey, never-ending story. So it enables our mind to connect with other realities and really expands what we're able to see and do and sense and feel. So the journey today is connecting with that labyrinth for you and bringing what you need to hear right now. The alignment that I was picking up was the divine feminine, and not just our divine feminine aspect, but, well, one particular aspect of that, which is our sensual, sexual energy. And as I'm doing that, I'm just literally going to reach over and pick up my Lemurian crystal, which again, given to me by another Reiki friend, connecting to Mount Shasta. So we're having all sorts going on today. And so the sensual energy that we're connecting with it's the sacral chakra. And that one, when it's in full flow, allows for pleasure. And, our lower chakras, we said before, can get really blocked with feelings of guilt or shame from the solar plexus, or fear from the root chakra, which really prevent our highest frequencies from coming down through our crown, through our third eye, through our throat, through our heart, is our real connector, so that it can be expressed into our earthly kind of space. So the real trick for the women, and men can do this too, but we are specifically with wombs, the womb is our creative tool. We are able to nurture and grow things in that space, and that's incredibly energetically significant, because it means we have the ability to create whatever we want through our spiritual intention. So again, if we are thinking of high frequency stuff and connecting with our higher self and our best self and our most spiritual self, we can bring through real amazing shifts on planet for the world at large, as well as for our own unique positions. But of course, whatever we reflect in our own unique positions is reflected into the world. So there's no limit on that. And I think the real shift here was that historically, a lot of our understanding of sexual energy has been stuck in the lower chakras and quite heavy, a little bit kind of coming from an awful lot coming from the physical, and all about bodies and physicality, and it plays out as its lowest frequency on the planet as porn, and as its highest frequency on the planet as a sort of general connection for somatic pleasure is the word that just came through then, somatic pleasure. And that's not what we were designed for specifically. It is ability to procreate, but what's procreation? Well, procreation is when a woman leads the male to union and connects and brings that spiritual power through her body into his, and helps him to also align with that frequency. And when we do that with the intention of receiving a child, we can pull women are capable of pulling a soul through from the other side into their body and allowing it to manifest and grow. So, that's essentially what we're doing. And so the act of connection is a thoroughly spiritual act at its highest vibration. And what it also is incredibly healing, because if we're connecting to source, we are literally plugging ourselves in. But when we do it through our sacral chakra for intercourse or interconnection, it's an incredibly sacred act and deeply, deeply healing. And that's the whole point of this, is that sexual healing is incredibly powerful. So when we're acting in our sexual best selves, we are channeling this divine light, and it's that divine, but it's the divine light of pure intention, and it flows through us, and it may show up in how we then, if we're in that pure intention and feeling like the full extent of our inner wild woman sort of sexual selves, in how we dress, how we feel, how we show up, how we present, that's an incredibly magnetic energy to other women and to men. And those that require the healing at that particular healing at that time, whatever frequency we've got, will be drawn to us and be able to receive upgrades from interacting with us on any level. Even just sitting, and it's not because the women is intentionally doing it either. It is literally just by being themselves. They don't have to have an intention to heal the person. They're literally just showing up themselves and interacting in the way that person needs. Now, obviously with healthy boundaries around that. So for example, the divine feminine isn't showing up and that, they're reading the person that they're talking to and sensing what energy they have, and just being present for that, presenting the other person. And that may mean moving away if that person's energy isn't desirable or hospitable. So or perhaps there's other things that are at play. We don't have to sit it out, and actually that can be where the healing is. Really nice, kind, compassionate hand to the face. And that's the reality of it. So it's quite an interesting subject, really. So it's something that both women and men, in this time of the Aquarius energy of sovereignty and deeper understandings of self, that we are able to pull through. So that's where we're going today. A nice brief meditation just to connect to that space of the Wisdom Labyrinth above Split in Croatia. And with now, of course, this beautiful Lemurian crystal energy. So we'll get some really nice intergalactic light codes through that too. So obviously, if you have any questions or interest in doing this in more of a session with me and figuring out your own codes on this one, we can talk further about that, and you can book a session with me separately. So just to say that this is your own journey too. So, as much as I'm needing and connecting you, you're being connected to source energy. And that's very empowering for each of us, as opposed to it coming through me. So allow yourself to be transported on this Monday to wherever it is you need to go to bring you that sexual healing energy for whatever it is you need this week. And that's the same whether you're male or female. It's still going to bring you that ability to step into that inner feminine and the flow, the creative flow. So when you're ready, just gently close off your eyes. If you feel guided to do so, just to really connect inwardly and just have a sense of what's going on inside. Connect with your inner landscape. And take a couple of deep breaths. Those lungs so important to our lifeblood flow, allowing that pure oxygen to move through our body, clearing away. As we breathe out, clearing away any tension. And then more deeply we can breathe into the lungs, the more release we can do of the stagnant energy that gets stored in our heart chakras around grief and a lack of self-love, allowing the pure intention to really permeate into that heart space already now. Just picture yourself widening your chest and allowing that heart center to just grow that little bit more. And breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in now through the soles of your feet. Feeling that earth connection. Where are our feet placed? Gently going to shift us to the beautiful warm climes, sunny warm Croatia, the town of Split, the ancient town of Split. Find ourselves standing in that warm, slightly deserty land with the wild sage around and brush scrub, quite a few vegetation, olive trees. It's perfectly warm and it's a beautiful day. There's a track leading away up a gentle slope, drawn to follow it. With every step, connecting more fully with the earth of this space. And as you walk, you may notice the sorts of animals that are showing up. The beautiful energy of the cicada in the background. The odd lizard basking in the sun. The gulls. To gently make your way up the hill. And before long, there's a path that leads off to the left. And you feel compelled to follow it. You're guided to do so. The climb is easy. You're really able to sense and feel your breath connecting through your feet, this ancient land. Man has walked since ancient times. And up ahead, there's a clearing in the shrub. And as you draw nearer, you can see there's a sort of gateway of olive trees. Again, it's like a portal, a gateway into what now lies before you is a giant labyrinth. It's a spiral of stones leading to a center. And you remember how to walk through the gateway of olive trees. You know that it's okay to leave your real physical self on the outside, connecting to your highest frequency, your higher self. And this is a portal of wisdom. It's a labyrinth to bring the guidance that you need right now. As you step through the gateway into the portal, you feel that beautiful connection, all of your own highest divine wisdom starting to flow through you. And as you wend your way slowly between the stones of the labyrinth, spiraling gently down towards the center, you feel yourself spiraling deeper and deeper to your highest spiritual self, deeper knowings, conscious awareness, all the potentials that are available to you in the universe. And with every step, noticing the stones, sizes, the shapes, feeling where in your body it's resonating. You may have some clear understandings. You may be completely surrendering to the divine flow of this experience, allowing yourself, giving permission to receive what is coming and yet to come. Slowly make your way to the center. You may even need to pause at times to release a thought, reconnect to the energy of the space. And as you walk, you may think about, things may come up that you're letting go around sensual experiences and sexual energy where it just hasn't served you. Slowly, as you move to the center, releasing feelings of guilt, where you don't allow yourself to experience pleasure on the earth. Here, you can receive the divine flow without your body here, so you can just allow yourself to connect to this energy and express it in the way you feel guided. You should keep heading towards the center of the circle, releasing fear of showing up. Moving to the center, releasing any sense of shame of how to show up. Showing up as less than yourself. Letting that go as you move towards the center of the labyrinth. In your own time, you reach the center. And there's a comfortable space here. It's a sort of a seat-shaped rock that you can gently lean back against. It's warm and inviting, and the floor is earthy. It feels comfortable. You feel rooted and safe here. And this is a space where you can sit back and look up into the sky at the clouds moving overhead. And as you do so, beautiful light begins to shine down. The light enters your body and connects to the deepest parts of your soul. You begin to remember who you are, why you came, to experience the full sensuality of your ability to be fully in that energy on planet Earth. Your light moves around your body, and you realize this is no ordinary light. This light comes from the highest heavens, bringing you all of the wisdom that you need in this space to activate the codes within your body, within your DNA structure, to help you to materialize all of that and integrate it. Be willing to let go and surrender to the light. And this beautiful light of the holy fire is guiding you now. Follow the light. It's almost time to come back now. And the downloads will continue until the source energy is complete. Wherever you are in your journey, just gently start to reconnect with that center of the labyrinth and wend your way back around the spiral. And with every step, you're remembering and integrating the light codes that you've just received. Continuing this process of release and surrender. Release, surrender, and integration. Gently moving back to the portal, the gateway, at the edge of the labyrinth, continuing to breathe through the land, breathing in through your feet and out through your feet. Breathing the land, releasing to the land. Beautiful desert dust. And as you reach the perimeter, the beautiful pair of olive trees, take that moment to remember that as you step through the gateway, you're stepping back with all of your spiritual knowledge back into the grounding earth self, your physical incarnate self. And as you step through the gateway and rejoin fully with your grounded physical self, you remember to bring the light codes with you. And as you walk, gently integrating all of the light codes into your physical body, wending your way back down that hill, just allowing yourself to really connect with you. You know that this integration will continue to happen well beyond this session. And that energy is going to keep flowing for you very powerfully for the next 15 minutes. And then more softly and gently as those light codes integrate in the next weeks, months. Arriving back in your chair, wherever you're sitting right now. And perhaps you were lucky enough to be outside today. It's a beautiful day. To find the internet connection very helpful here. And just gently coming back into body fully, feeling the focus coming towards your eyes now, gently opening them up. And just joining me back in the room with this beautiful Lemurian crystal. Start moving around here. Beautiful energy flowing around the room. So welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed that journey. And maybe we'll just go into Gasho hands, heart center, getting nice and square to complete that energy upgrade. Taking the hands above the head, palms outwards, drawing that energy down around you. So you're drawing all that spiritual knowledge around your aura and then coming back to center and sending it down your body to earth. And do that just 2 more times. Sending it 3 times to earth. It's a nice little movement meditation to really move that chi around your body, around your etheric body as well. Fantastic. Well, I wish you all a wonderful week. Thank you for joining me today, and keep in touch. Let me know how that went. And I look forward to seeing you. Well, if you're joining me later at 1 o'clock, see you then. Otherwise, look forward to seeing you next week. But please keep in touch with everything that's going on for you. Okay, bye.